Good evening. I'd like to thank Cecilia, the BASCA officers, my Bank Street Education Center team, and of course my family and friends who decided to spend their Monday evening with me. To my other colleagues receiving this award, I am honored to be in your company. It's a truly special group. Personally, for me, because of the relationships that exist. Takima and I attended Bank Street together. Yay! And just last year, sat on an educational policy panel together. Judy and I share a very special friend, Judith Gold, and for once, we got together and decided to think about how we might partner and do some work. So let's see what happens. Ursula and I are currently working together in Newark, supporting early childhood division coaches and pre-K leaders. And I'm pretty sure if I actually knew how to work my LinkedIn account, Dan and Melissa are probably secondary connections. I'm sure of it. So as I thought about what to say today, I did what any educator does. I decided to reflect. And all Bank Street educators always start with reflection. I wondered, what does this service award mean for me? And a few key tenets began to surface for me. And it stems from the credo that Lucy Sprague Mitchell, our founder of Bank Street, wrote. And I've paraphrased, I've chosen the ones that actually speak to me. Always have a curiosity and be a learner. Develop meaningful relationships and connections to work, of your work, and in the world. And the tenet that I work the most hardest on, but I'm sure my family will disagree, is being a good listener and being flexible when confronted with challenges. I'm really not that good with that at home, but I'm really trying in my work to be much better at that. As I think about the meaningful connections, I have to give, as my son would say, a shout out to the past, the Division of Continuing Education and FernCon especially, who, in my opinion, truly helped to introduce Bank Street to the world in a very broad context. We were not seen as independent school systems or working as an independent private school. We were just seen as the people who come from Bank Street, who give us some wonderful experiences, lots of hands-on, conversation, and reflection, and they really trust and believe that the teachers and the leaders know what they're doing with their children. And I really appreciate that. We used our approach in West Virginia with the same sensitivity as our approach in Zimbabwe. We tried to understand the context of the place, offer all kinds of quality experiences, think about the development of the adults and the children, plan with flexibility, and of course, offer reflection. The work of education and social justice is constantly being attacked and pressured today. Listening to the needs of the district, the coaches, and the teachers is critical when trying to improve the overall outcomes for children and family lives. It seems so simple, but it is so hard to just listen with one's whole self, without judgment or any prescribed response to the needs of the folks that we are serving. Today, just today, I received an email from a district leader who said, "We can't meet on Thursday. I have to go down to Trenton and explain what's going on with our office." So what am I to do? I have a deadline too. But I understand the importance of really being flexible and the importance of listening to the needs of the leader and to put our agenda on the side. And I think that's something that comes from Bank Street. I really do. I think the way in which we engage with our colleagues really stems from a place of respect and honor of their understanding. And what I love most about being a Bank Street alum and how this surfaces in my work is being in an environment that is consistently learning together. We share articles, we have brown bag lunches, we watch TED Talks together, we communicate with authors and researchers to build our own knowledge base, and then we take that research and put it in practical use. We try to translate the information so that when we enter into a relationship with a district or a school, that we are meeting them where their needs are, and that we're not coming with any hidden agenda other than what's good for kids and what's good for families. The various connections that I stated earlier can be seen not only with this group here, but with everyone in this room. All of you who work in education and are doing this hard work, creating a more just society for children and teachers, I want to say thank you to you. I am humbled by this. I said to Takima, I'm not old enough to get this distinguished awards. And then I've been reminded that my time is moving on. And yes, indeed, if my son can graduate from high school, I'm definitely old enough to receive this award. So I leave you with these words from Mary Oliver, who's a wonderful poet. What have I learned so far? Meditation is old and honorable, so why should I not sit every morning of my life on the hillside looking into the shining world? Because properly attended to, delight as well as havoc is suggestion. Can one be passionate about the just, the ideal, the sublime, and the holy, and yet commit to no labor in its cause? I don't think so. All summations have a beginning. All effect has a story. All kindness begins with the sown seed, thought buds toward radiance. The gospel of light is the crossroads of indolence or action. Be ignited or be gone. Thank you.